The number one mindset hack you need to know. It doesn't matter if you're the greatest friend in the world to everyone else if you are not your own best friend. You can only live a happy and successful life if you become your own best friend. It's one thing that most people are not able to do. You know, there is a bond stronger than any other, and it's not the one you share with your family, friends, or partner. It's the bond that you share with yourself. Over the course of my life, I found out that most of my problems came from me not being my own best friend. For example, I was always bored and non-interested at school, and it made me very uncomfortable. I was also bullied a lot, a loner and an outsider. I had developed a lot of anger against myself, and it stopped me even more. When I was a kid, it was very hard for me to sleep because I was so angry and frustrated with myself. My parents didn't have any money compared to the other kids at school, and it all annoyed the heck out of me. It wasn't before I was 14 when I started to work out before I was able to take all the negativity I had inside of me and turn it into something productive. So I started to build myself up a little bit. Looking back, being my 40s, my single biggest mindset hack is I am my own best friend. And I mean it. I defend it, I nurture it, and I keep it fresh and clear. Anything I am doing and thinking has to pass this test. Am I being my own best friend if I do this or let this happen? Yes or no? It's so simple but so powerful. Imagine every time something bad happened to you. How did you react? Did you react as your own best friend? If no, why not? And why did this bad thing even happen in the first place? Was there potentially a lack of self-love, shame, or not being able to come to terms with yourself? I believe that most psychological and emotional problems, and even all problems in life, come from people not liking themselves. If someone doesn't like himself, what is he capable of doing to others? He probably won't like others too, so it's a negative spiral. Chapter 1. The multiple personalities within. I believe that we're just not one person. Inside each of us, there are multiple personalities, each with its own agenda. I think of it as the angel and devil sitting on your shoulders, each trying to influence your decisions. But here's the thing. I've made a pact with myself. No matter which voice is louder, no matter which personality tries to take the lead, I create a win-win situation, and I am my best friend. It's like having an unbreakable contract with yourself. This bond, this friendship with oneself is the foundation of everything. It's what keeps me grounded, especially when life gets tough, and my life as an entrepreneur is really tough. Chapter 2. The power of self-talk. We all have that inner voice, right? Sometimes it's our biggest cheerleader, and other times it's our harshest critique. But here's my strategy. Whenever those self-doubts arise, I have a framework I go through. I assess the situation. I use my logical mind, and I challenge those negative thoughts. I ask myself, is this self-talk true? Is it true what you're saying? Is it rational? Does it really make sense? And more often than not, I find no. It's just a fleeting emotion, a temporary cloud passing by. And if all else fails, I distract myself. A tough workout, a cold shower, whatever it takes to shift my mindset. I use the power of self-talk to talk to myself in the way things are good for me. Chapter 3. Self-forgiveness. A lot of people are not their best friend because they have done something in the past or in their childhood that they're not proud of, or they're not able to forgive themselves. I understand that. It's very serious, and I don't know how to solve this problem for everyone. But let me share what I do and what helps me. Every time I stumble upon something about myself that I hate or that makes me angry at myself, I perform a ritual to forgive myself. It's perfectly fine to forgive myself, even if I did the biggest crime. I'm not a criminal, so it's okay for me to say that, but anyways. I believe that even if I fucked up, the world will not be even a tiny little bit better if I hate myself. Nothing will improve by hating yourself. I cannot think of any positive scenario as a result of self-hate. If I did something bad and I feel sorry about it, I go and apologize to the other person. If I messed up or lost money or made stupid decisions, I make it a point to learn from it and never do it again. But I keep being happy with myself. If necessary, I repeat my self-forgiveness ritual. I actually meditate and focus on forgiving myself. This is like super fuel for my energy and productivity. Chapter 4. Social impact. friend. When you're truly your best friend, the social impact in your life will be gigantic. You will develop charisma, you will be confident, and you will have a magnetic personality. People will be naturally attracted and drawn to you because self-love is sexy. If you love yourself, it will be in your aura, and your aura will be brighter and shinier than ever. Most people don't know this, and most people don't have this. And you can have it for free. You just need to decide. When you're truly your best friend and you listen to my advice, I already know most of you will not listen to my advice because most people are lost souls and NPCs, unfortunately. But I hope at least some of you are able to use this information and implement it into your life. It will be the biggest blessing and the biggest happiness factor you can ever imagine for the rest of your life and beyond. Can you even imagine how valuable this is to you? I hope you'll act on it. Being your best friend is step 1. Step 2, for really achieving what you actually want, is reprogramming your mindset. You have to reprogram your mindset. If you want to know how to do that, then check out the next video.